Now, we're only 2 weeks into January, but if your motivation to stay healthy is already dwindling, our next guest might be the inspiration that you need.
Yeah, it's sort of a fitspiration type of thing. In her brand new book, former Towie star Kate Ferdinand is sharing her weekly workout routine and healthy diet plan.
And Kate's here now to tell us all about it. And actually, this book is kind of a gift to all of those people who kept asking you what your secret is. How come you look so good?
Yeah, I feel like for quite a while, I've really been into my fitness for a long time. And for quite a while, everyone was asking me, and I thought this is just the perfect way to do it. And it's not just about the fitness, it's a bit of lifestyle, it's about anxiety and, you know, why I do work out.
It's a self-love book.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
And so when you... people imagine, when they see you, that you are on a regime yourself, a strict regime, but that's not necessarily true, is it?
I love working out,
Yeah.
but I love food.
Yeah,
I
right.
like a balance, and I think it's not clear to see that through Instagram, so here I could sort of explain a bit more about that. I think it's just good to live a lifestyle, like a healthy lifestyle, rather than be on a diet.
And because, I mean, you know from experience that just doesn't work. I mean, you've tried in the past fad diets, and I mean, I think a lot of people recognise that thing where you think, right, you overeat, you binge eat, and then you go, right, that's it, I'm cutting everything out. And that's not sustainable, that kind of lifestyle.
I've tried everything. The cauliflower diet, like everything there is to try, I've tried. But I realised that I do that and then I'll end up binging, I'll end up worse than where I started. And it's not even about the weight, I think it's about how you feel about yourself.
Yeah.
So that's when I sort of went on this journey of, like, understanding me and self-love and learning to love myself, really.
Yeah. And
Do you think you didn't love yourself?
I feel like I had a bit of a love-hate relationship with my body, and I was consumed by what other people thought of me and what they saw rather than how I felt inside. So,
And I mean, even as a teenager, you said that your body changed before everybody else did, and you felt different, and that kind of impacted the way you behaved. I mean, you sort of stopped going out, and I mean, it really sort of limited you, the way you felt.
I think it really controlled me, and, you know, I got really anxious. At the time, I didn't know it was anxiety, but I was dealing with anxiety, like feeling overwhelmed, and it just sort of took over my life. And, like, sharing this with people, I hope it helps them, because now I realise that, you know, my body doesn't define me.
Yeah.
Whereas before I felt like it did.
Did your mum take you to the gym?
Yeah, this is a funny story. This is how I got into working out. My school was quite far away and the gym was on the way, and my mum said, I didn't want to get the bus.
Right.
And my mum said, if you come to the gym with me, you get a lift to school. And I thought, oh, well, result. So we started swimming and I actually really enjoyed it, and that's actually how I got into the gym.
And the
Clever
gym
move
for
from
you,
her.
yeah, isn't it just? But also the gym, like you said, it's not just the positive impact that it has on you physically, it's the positive impact that workout has on you mentally is a big thing for you.
I just find that it's an hour of the day where I don't worry about anything else at all apart from getting through the workout, and it really just settles my mind for the day, and it really helps with my anxiety and just sets me up for the day, really.
Like your body is unreal. I mean, I see you on Instagram and I'm like, oh my God. And you're very beautifully curvy. Like, you are sort of, you know, look in the dictionary around a woman and your shape is sort of there. And people have questioned this in the past and sort of gone, that can't be real, that can't be fair, you must have had some sort of surgery. But you are naturally very curvy, aren't you?
I think I'm blessed with a small waist, so I'm quite lucky. That's in my genes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm quite lucky. But I do work hard.
You
so
do?
I'm proud of my body now as well.
Yeah.
Like, I'm in the gym, I work hard, and I love food as well. It's just a balance, really.
Is it true that you've locked the treat cupboard?
OK, this is a funny one. I think it's more for me and Rio than it is for the kids. But we have a lock on it. It sounds a bit extreme, but it's more to just... We then enjoy going for a treat rather than
So who's
doing
got the
it all...
key?
Well, it depends. Rio's got the key at the moment because I don't want to go in there as much as it's January, but it changes who's got the key.
Whoever needs to be held under control. And what about the kids? How are they with, you know, sort of workouts and fitness and stuff like that?
I think they've always been really active. They love football like their dad. Tia loves horse riding. So we're quite an active family. We love walking the dog. It's not like a forceful thing. It's just we do enjoy it.
Yeah, and as a couple, you work out together. It's something you both have an interest in.
Yeah. We do couples workouts.
Couples workouts.
Yeah, I try and compete against Rio, but it's just not happening, really.
Yeah,
good luck with that. Although you do well, I have to say. I mean, you're keeping up there. Your wedding in September, wasn't it, that you married? I know, and it just looked so beautiful, and you must have had the most incredible day. I mean, the images were beautiful, and this moment here of you walking down the aisle and being given away by the kids was a real moment for you both.
It was just so special. I feel like the family, we've all been through so much, and to get to that moment is like we've just only ever dreamed of that. It was perfect.
And also, didn't they, the kids came down the aisle with you and they spoke as well, didn't they?
Yeah, they done speeches.
So what was that like?
I knew that they were doing them, but they wouldn't tell us what was in it.
Yeah.
It was just, I think everyone was in tears. It was just beautiful. It was a really, like, touching moment, and it just showed how far we've come as a family, really.
Yeah,
And you have come a long way.
It's not easy as to step into a family, is it?
No, it's hard
and
work.
when there are children in there, that is a tough balance. I mean, you've obviously been amazing at that, but has it been tough?
I think it's been really hard. We've been on a complete journey. The children were obviously grieving, Rio was grieving, and we've been on a right journey. But, you know, we're at a really good place now. We've got married, you know, I've got the same surname as the kids, so that helps. We just seem to be in a good place now.
Yeah.
And is this a family that is going to potentially get bigger?
How did I know you were going to ask that question?
Well, as soon as you get... Basically, what happens is you get together and they go, when are you getting married? And then you get married and they say, when are you going to have a kid? Then you have a kid and they go, when are you going to have another one?
Yeah.
So this is the beginning of it.
Right now, it's a bit of a madhouse still.
Yeah.
You know, we're just enjoying being married, but maybe...
But also, that's
potentially-
not a question that's come from us. That's a question that the kids have asked, isn't it? They've said, can I have a brother, can I have a sister?
They have, and I'll give you this, in one of their speeches, the last thing they said is, and when's the baby? And everyone cheered. It was really funny.
Yeah. It's really nice.
It's so lovely to see you. Thank you very much indeed for coming in. And that is the book, Fitter, Happier, Healthier. And thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Lovely to see you.